Something happens to you that happens to no other animal on Earth. When you feel enough, salt water runs down your face. Not from pain in the eye, from something inside your mind. Every animal with eyes makes tears. Dogs, cats, lizards, birds. But those tears only exist to keep the eye wet and clean. No dog has ever wept because it was heartbroken. Emotional crying, real weeping, belongs to humans alone. And once you learn why, it stops being a weakness. It becomes a superpower. Start with the tears themselves. You actually make 3 different kinds. The first are basal tears, a thin film that coats your eye all day. The second are reflex tears, the flood when you cut an onion or catch dust. The third are emotional tears, and these are strange, because emotional tears are not chemically the same as the other two. Scientists collected human tears and put them under analysis. Tears of sadness carried more protein than tears from an onion. They were packed with stress hormones the body was trying to get rid of. One was prolactin. Another was a natural painkiller the brain makes under stress. Which points to something remarkable. Crying may literally flush the chemicals of stress out of your body. A pressure valve built into your face. It is why people so often say the same thing after a good cry. I don't know why, but I feel lighter now. But draining stress is only half the story, and not even the important half. Because the real reason we cry is not about you at all. It is about other people. Think about what a tear actually does to you in the moment. It blurs your vision. For a few seconds, you cannot see clearly. In the wild, blurred sight is dangerous. You are exposed, defenseless. So why would evolution build a signal that weakens you? Because that is exactly what makes it trustworthy. A threat can be faked, a snarl, a shout, a bluff. But a signal that leaves you helpless is very hard to fake. Tears say something no words can prove. I am not dangerous. I need you. It is one of the most honest signals a human body can send. And it starts on the very first day of life. A newborn cannot speak. It cannot point. It cannot even lift its head. But it can cry, and that cry reaches straight into an adult brain. A baby's cry is almost impossible to ignore. It is built to summon care. For a helpless infant, tears are not sadness. They are survival. And we never fully grow out of it. Watch what tears do to the people around a crying adult. Anger softens. Arguments pause. Strangers step closer instead of away. A tear can disarm a person faster than any sentence. It flips the brain of whoever sees it from judgment to care. This is why we cry at things that are not sad at all. At weddings, at reunions, at a song that hits something deep. Those are not malfunctions. They are the same signal, pointed at connection. The body saying, this matters, and I am not alone in it. So when did our ancestors start to weep? Nobody has a fossil of a tear, but the clues line up. Humans are born more helpless than almost any other animal. We depend on each other for years, longer than any relative. A species that survives on deep bonds needs a way to signal need. And a way to say, without words, I am safe, come closer. Tears may be the oldest of those messages. There is one more piece, and it is easy to miss. Crying alone and crying with someone are not the same event. Studies find that a cry brings real relief mostly when comfort arrives. Weep alone in an empty room, and you often just feel worse. Which fits the theory perfectly. Tears were never meant for you alone. They were meant to be seen, to pull another person toward you. And yet, we spend so much of modern life hiding them. We are taught that tears are childish, that strong people do not cry. Boys especially learn to swallow them young. But biologically, that gets it exactly backwards. Crying is not the body breaking down. It is the body reaching out. It is a 300,000-year-old call for connection. The same signal that kept helpless infants alive. The same signal that turns an enemy into someone who wants to help. No other animal evolved anything quite like it. So the next time your eyes sting and your vision blurs, Remember what those tears really are. Not weakness leaking out. The oldest message we have for saying, I am human and I need you.